Hey everybody, Tommy McMahan here with the Trinity Properties Group at Regal Realtors, and I am with my client, Ashlyn Phelps, and she just finished closing on her house. And so I wanted to come to you today and just kind of give you a firsthand response of how it is to work with me in the real estate process. And so, Ashlyn, first question for you is, what was the most important piece you were looking for in your realtor when you decided to hire me?
I was really looking for someone to listen to me and be able to communicate with me. I had already met with another realtor and was thinking about going with him, and he wasn't really listening to the price point that I was looking for, and kind of gave me some pushback and recommended to go the route with Zillow, which led me to you. And when we met, it was like you answered all of the things that I wanted to know. You were very, very able to show the marketing pieces that you use, which was very intriguing to me. And then you also were great with communicating everything. So you had my interests in mind first, and you were kind of like jumping on board on my team, like, how are we going to get that done? And that's a possibility. So you listened to me, and then your communication about it was really great.
I'm glad to know that I was able to do some of those things, but it is important for you to hear what you're saying and your concerns and everything. And I appreciate that. What was your home's price range that you were selling?
We were selling from, we ended up listing at 575. So we were thinking about selling from 570 to 575 is where I was going. And we decided to go on the high end of that. You actually gave me a higher price that you thought we could go with, but I was just being aggressive in trying to get the house sold as soon as possible.
Okay, so that leads me to the next thing. What was your favorite part of the experience, the whole experience, while you were working with me and my team and staff and all that?
I thought that I was going to have to do a lot more work, honestly. Like, I thought I was going to have to do more stuff, and I'm really excited that I feel like I kept asking you questions of, should I be doing this? Should I be doing this? And you already had it taken care of with you or your team, and it was wonderful because I just thought it was going to be more work on my end, and it was just a really easy process where I could kind of sit back and relax and know that you were taking care of whatever I needed. And I had problems. We had issues come up during the sale, and I came to you with those things, and you gave great advice and different options of how to fix those things. So it was really, really helpful.
I guess the open lines of communication is the biggest thing that I try to do from the very beginning. But you didn't really know that you were going to get me plus a staff of people working on the back end of everything. And so, tell me a little bit about how the communication was with the staff, with the transaction manager that was there. Were you kept informed? Was there updates, that type of thing?
So as soon as we had people that were interested and ended up trying to go under contract, we received communication immediately, and I got paperwork immediately from you and from your staff of being able to see exactly what the stipulations were, what the different price points were, and all of that stuff. So it was a very fast turnaround, like within probably an hour after you had told us any of the information, that we would receive stuff from you and your staff. Throughout the process, as things were happening with the buyers, I also got like really, really good updates from the title company and being able to see all of those things from them. So it was a lot of information given, and I feel like I was well informed in a very timely manner, which was nice because then I didn't have to ask questions or worry about anything.
And so finally, the grand finale. My biggest question is, would you recommend other people to work with me in the buying and selling of real estate and my support staff?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like it was an easy process. You made it, I thought it was going to be harder, and you made it as easy as possible with your staff, with your team, and it really was enjoyable, easy. You helped fix problems that I didn't even know that we could fix or that we needed to fix. So it was a very smooth process, and I would absolutely recommend people to work with you.
That's the highest compliment anybody can give And I don't take those for granted. And so, I just want to say thank you for your trust throughout this process, and thank you for your time today and in doing this. Appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for helping me. You did a great job.
All right.